Hey guys, Mika here, and I'm bringing you a fantastic looking custom Barron River concert size ukulele. And at first glance, you guys might think that this is curly coil wood on the front, back, and sides. And I wouldn't blame you if you thought this was curly coil, because at first glance, I used to think that this is curly coil, but I learned that this is actually within the same wood family as the coal family. This is a part of the acacia wood family. And the best way I like to think about it is like, you know how there's different models of cars, like let's say there's Toyota, and within Toyota there's all the sub brands of Toyota. So this, you can think of Acacia as Toyota, and then all like Koa and all the other brands are part of the same wood family. So this is actually Australian blackwood here on the front, sides, and back. And even the bindings here on the back and in the front is Australian blackwood. And I really like how tight the grain pattern is. So like with curly coal, sometimes you can have a really tight grain pattern, or you can have a really fat grain pattern, or where the streaks are really wide and fat. This one is really tight. It's really condensed. So it's really condensed together on the front. Here on the back, beautiful curls on the back, and even the sides. It's so uniform. It's book matched really beautifully. It's really nice to look at. So this is Australian blackwood, and then again with the binding of the Australian blackwood. On the rosette, it's a very unique looking rosette, and I've never seen a rosette that looks like this. But here we have the spalted mango here on this kind of upper part of the crest. We have a blue purfling to accent that spalted mango. And here I learned for the first time that this is a gold mother of pearl. I've actually never knew that was a thing. I thought everything was just mother of pearl. Ignorant little me, but now I learned that this is a gold mother of pearl. So it's really cool. So the accents of the color is different from the other colors of like the typical abalone or mother of pearl. So really nice little detail here. And then it's also accented with a wood purfling around here of the rosette. And then even wood purfling around the body of the instrument, here on the sides, and then here on the back, and then even along the fretboard here, and even around the headstock. Okay, so we have an ebony bridge, an ebony fretboard, ebony faceplate, slotted headstock, ebony on the back of the faceplate or on the back of the headstock. We have a gloss mahogany neck here, an ebony little butt of the neck, I guess, or heel of the neck. And then what else do we have here? We have recon stone here for the fret markers on frets 3, 5, 7, 10, 12, and 15. And an important thing to note about this ukulele, this is a concert-sized ukulele, but this ukulele, we have 12 frets to the body. Usually we're kind of used to seeing like 13 or maybe 14, 14 the more common one, 14 frets joined at the body, but this one we have more of the classical 12 frets to the bodies. A lot of classical guitars are 12 frets to the body. So this is what we have on this instrument. I like the cool little cutout design here of the neck, something unique about this ukulele. I like the shape of the sound hole. It's not a traditional circle, it's more of an oval shape, like an egg shape. And then I like the little part right here that sticks up above for the headstock, something unique to the Barron River ukulele brand. Yeah, altogether this is a beautiful instrument. It is a concert size, so for someone big like me, I can kind of hug it more. It's closer to my body. I can kind of get more intimate with the instrument, so it feels really good on my body. Now, how does it sound? I would say, in my opinion, this is probably one of the best concerts that I've ever played in my life. This instrument is extremely warm. It's really well balanced. You can just tell right off the bat when I play a simple C chord. You just get a nice, big, warm sound. It's very clean. It's balanced with a lot of the lows on the top two strings. But then you have a really strong, pronounced E string. And then the A string punches through with all of the notes. So everything is very well balanced. Now, a few other things that I like to look for in a good sounding ukulele or a great sounding ukulele is the sustain. So when I pluck the string, how long does it take for the note to die off? So basically when you pick a note, is it just going to go like that, immediately pick and it falls off and the sound dies out, or is it going to slowly kind of have a plateau and it kind of rides off? So when I go on the 7th fret, let's take a look. I think that's great. It takes a while for it to die down. Sometimes when you strum, like, you know, maybe a not so expensive ukulele, you'll strum a C chord and it'll die out in like 2 seconds. But this one is like, it's going for at least 6-7 seconds. So it's just a really nice sound. So the sustain's nice, the sweetness of the A string. I always like to look for how sweet that A string sounds. So you can really hear every single time I shake my hand or move my hand side to side for the vibrato. You can hear every single indication, and that's what makes a really good quality sounding ukulele. Whether I'm shaking fast, you can hear that sound wave, or you can hear like that. Now, another thing that I like to look for in a good quality sounding instrument is the note separation. If I'm holding a chord, I don't want any of the notes to be muddied out, or I don't want any of the notes to get drowned out by other notes. So if I play, like, I'm holding frets 5, 5, 5, and 7, and I pluck each note, I can hear every single note crystal clear. Even when I'm playing more complicated chords, like, I can hear every single note really cleanly, and again with the sustain, it just rings out just like that. So and then another thing that I like to look for is how clean is it, like when you start playing on frets 10, 12, 15. So like if I strum the C chord, it's very clean. And that's a really good thing for a concert-sized ukulele, because with a concert-sized ukulele, you have less room on the body. You have a smaller body, so you're not going to have as much sustain versus, like, let's say a baritone ukulele, where it's a lot bigger than this, or the typical standard tenor size, where you're going to have just more room for the sound to reverberate inside of the sound body, or the body. So just having this kind of sustain on a concert size is very impressive. Yeah, this ukulele is really impressive to me. So let's go ahead and check out this amazing instrument. And here is a sound sample of me kind of just letting the instrument take me on a journey, and I'll see you on the other side. And this is what this ukulele would sound like with a little bit of strumming.